So welcome to the Miracles and Science Center for Students Personal and Professional Development. Today, the 11th of February, I come with another daily life lesson. This daily life lesson again talks about music. I know in the previous daily life lesson, early this month, we talked about music, but it was more from a scientific perspective, talking about what it is and its importance. In this daily life lesson, I talk again about music, but now from a religious or the spiritual perspective. Music, as I have said before, is one of the things we know that is part of art that influences the soul. And the soul is a home of our emotions. The soul, the emotions control the mind. That's why sometimes it happens that the soul or the emotions can surpass the mind and then make the body to act. And you find that somebody has actually acted something, even has talked something when actually is not aware. The mind was surpassed. We are told that in this daily life lesson, the music is a harmonious connection among all living things. This is powerful because sometimes we tend to take music for granted, but in reality, music actually plays a very important role in the praise and worship. That's why when you need to be able to be in the mood of being in God's presence, the best way is to be able to achieve it through music. That helps us to calm our emotions into the context of praise and worship, and creates connection between our emotions, which is the soul, and our spirit, which is the connection with the higher power. In the Bible, so many different verses talk about praise and worship, sing to the Lord. Psalms 95 is one of them. It is important to remember that at the spiritual level, we see that the wave, which is mainly composed of the acoustic substances that actually constitute music, are actually the main properties of the quantum level particles that we find. Therefore, we see that there is a very big connection, and that is why we find that music brings about connections of all the living things. Trees can be able to hear the waves. Animals can be able to hear the waves. People can be able to hear the waves. They're not hearing them in terms of using their ears, but they have already the connection within at that level, which is actually much beyond the mind. And those connections can actually be able to be exhibited in another realm, not the physical realm. Therefore, understand that music composed of waves has influence, makes connections among the different living things and even actually non-living things. That's why through the sounds, you can be able to attract all the different sorts of animals that you can from the wildlife perspective. You can be able to attract snakes, you can be able to attract lizards by the sound that you make, because they are able to hear those sounds using the connections that they have. And this has been a daily lesson for today. Thank you.